Hey guys, welcome to Cortex. So in this video, we will be learning our last property of the overlay options of prototyping in Figma. Sometimes I speak too fast. Anyway, so if you are following my playlist videos, we have already covered swap normally overlaying on the screens, on the current screen, go back property, navigate to on scroll link, and the link property in prototyping. In this video, we will be doing our last overlay property, which is a close overlay. So if you haven't been following my playlist, I highly recommend you do that because otherwise your basics will not be clear and you won't be able to follow along this video. So it's highly suggested, and I am pasting the link for the prototyping playlist in the description below. So check out that for sure. Now, in the last video, let me show you we had opened our overlay and we could go to our next overlay, and then we had to click outside of the overlay because we had chosen the option of close when clicking outside. Here, close when clicking outside. Now let's see if there is a requirement for the client that the user wants that he doesn't want to close it while clicking outside it, but he wants some option inside the overlay itself, for example a button which says close, and by clicking on that the overlay should close. So for that, what do we do? So for that, we do it like this. So on our last overlay, which whatever option will be our last overlay, we just go ahead and we get a close button there, through designing it, or any sort of a link or any sort of a design that you want, or that the requirement is according to your project and style guide or design system. Now you see, now up to this option, up to opening and overlay, it is the same just like in the previous video, but in this we just design a button and we get the close. Now what else do we do? Now what else do we do? By clicking on the close, we want that this should close. So for that, we just spread the arrow from here and then click on it for a moment. Now note back, we want, okay, so why is that not working? Let me see. Okay, now close. Okay, so sometimes, okay, so the tab is already okay. It's I've already chosen. Yes, I know. So let me remove that. Now you choose that button and just click on the plus icon, and after the interactions, which you already must be knowing. Now on tap trigger, nothing is happening right now. It's currently set to none. The only thing that you want to do is you have to choose it to your right, close overlay. That's it. It's as simple as that. This video is pretty short actually. So now when I go to the prototyping screen and just click R on my keyboard so as to refresh all of the prototyping screens inside the swap overlay prototyping flow. We will definitely be talking about flow. We haven't yet talked into what are these different kind of flow. What is this navigate to? What is go back prototyping? And what are these things? What is this close overlay? What is this? So we will be going through it in the next video. For now, just understand that this prototyping is working currently, which I have shown you, which is according for the close overlay. Now, by clicking on the open overlay and overlay opens, clicking on next overlay, the swap overlay functionality works, which we covered in our last video. Now we are on our very last overlay. We have opened a wrong flow. My God, this is swap overlay prototyping. That's why the close button is not showing. So we have to open that close overlay of prototyping. So now just refreshing it by clicking out on my keyboard. We first open an overlay. I'm an overlay. Now when we click on it, the second overlay opens. Now when we click on the close button, the overlay closes because we have already embedded the functionality of that by choosing an odd tap trigger and choosing the close overlay option. That's why it closed. Now what I want to do is I want to uncheck this option, close when clicking outside. So now when the user click outside of it, outside of the overlay, he will not be able to close it. Only by clicking on close overlay, she will be able to close it. Will be able to. Now We open an overlay. Now we go to the next overlay by tapping on that overlay or by clicking on that overlay if you are on a desktop or a laptop. Now if you click outside of the overlay, you see it's not closing. Only when you click on close button it will close. So that was it. I hope you found it useful, and if you learned something useful, then I want you to like, share, and subscribe like always, like every single YouTuber. So thank you guys, thank you very much. And I want you to keep on following my prototyping videos because I will be coming on even better videos next time. So thank you guys. In the next video, just as a primer, we will be covering, just as I show you, what are these things, what is this flow, and how to create a flow. Why is this flow only on this first screen? Why not any other? So we will be covering all this and more in our next video. So thank you.